how are we all doing? I hope you're having a good weekend so far. So today is Sunday, the 9th of February 2014. Apologies that I didn't get to do this yesterday. Just been really tired, so forgive me for how rough I look this morning, or this afternoon even, sorry. Right, so here we are, Smallville, chapter 8 of 12 of Alien, and we are catching up with Superman and obviously his adventures with the Monitor, along with Lex Luthor as well. But before all that, we're back in Gotham. Got Lois and Barbara Gordon both walking the streets, talking about, you know, the other Clark that they found, and you know, how Lois is saying how she's not shaken up about this other Clark that's dead, because, you know, she's all right. She knows that her own version, her own Clark Kent is fine. He's safe and sound. You know, even though Barbara then quips, you know, yeah, but he's in Russia, you know, under a blackout, you know, facing off against Luthor and an alien menace, all of that sort of stuff. And then there's even a point where they're both skipping in the puddle, which is very cute. And then we come up to we just see how awesome these two work off each other. They get cornered by a gang of well, brutes is all I can call them. They do look very interesting. And then it's like the next thing you know, they both look at each other. Lois folds up her umbrella, Barbara gets her weapons out, and they just both fight these bad guys, but at the same time having a nice little conversation going on about Barbara's actually talking about the guy that she's been dating, and something about how he's amazing and he's wonderful and completely normal. Oh, and the fact that he also has, he's always busy with his parents' stupid circus. So I think we have an idea as to who Barbara's been dating, which is not a surprise anyway, because in the comics they have been together and such, and, you know, yes, if you know who I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm saying here. And there's even a point of where when Barbara is saying that, oh, maybe it's for the best that me and this guy aren't seeing each other, but Lois is like, whoa, hold up there, you're not getting off that easily. No, you have to just persevere as best as you can. You can't be on your own. You need someone that keeps you grounded. So, you know, she knows the score, Lois, because she's kept Superman grounded. She's kept Clark Kent as who he is, and that's what's needed for as a superhero. Unfortunately for Bruce Wayne, well, we can't speak for everybody. So anyway, they eventually find a hole in the ground which looks similar to that both Clark and Lex Luthor had found in back at Chernobyl, and that's where we'll go into that in a second, because Lois and Barbara, when they find this hole, they actually see footprints emerging from this hole, and they're thinking, oh, you know, Lois says that this feels familiar and not in a good comfy way, so it's very, very interesting. Another, it looks like someone else has, or something else has landed in Gotham. And as I say, it's like two people have emerged from this crater, and have yeah, should be interested to see what comes of that. So back in Russia, Otis is trying to get hold of Lex Luthor. The Rocket Red Brigade are trying to look after him and make sure he's okay. And what's interesting is how when Alexei is actually asking Otis, you know, that he's obviously, he knows that Otis is very dedicated to Lex, and he's saying, you know, what did you do before you came into Mr. Luthor's service? And Otis just says, that was another life. I would love to see what that other life was for Otis. It would be interesting. Hopefully we can get a little backstory for Otis to see exactly what he did previously before he became Lex's, you know, walking carpet, as I like to call him now. So anyway, Lex and Clark, they're in the spaceship. They are investigating, and Lex is obviously, Clark has to pretend he doesn't know what is going on. So Lex tells him about the day back in Guardian when the rift opened up and that spaceship arrived from Earth 2, which was carrying the Monitor from there. So he's obviously, you know, Clark's having to play it down to say that he doesn't know what's going on. Even Lex is, you know, he even tells Lex maybe he should have invited Superman along, you know, because he can see through walls, we can't see anything here. So when Lex jokes, or what, don't you have X-ray vision? And, you know, he's obviously saying no, but he's carefully looking at the around the spaceship for anything that might give away clues and such. But then we come to something that they just did not expect to see. Now, if you've read Infinite Crisis, and before that Crisis on Infinite Earths, you will know that there is more than one Earth, there's more than one universe, there is literally a multiverse. And these multiverses all contain different versions of Earth, and in each different version, you know, they've got different superheroes, and you know, they've got parallel lives. So on this Earth, obviously, we've got Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, you know, the Justice League, all fighting for justice and such. Then you've got Earth 2, which is where the Crime Syndicate are from, Ultraman, Superwoman, Johnny Quick, Owlman, all of them. And then you've got, say, Earth 3, which will have like the Justice Society of America. Then Earth 4 will have like the Marvel family, Captain Marvel, Freddy and Mary as well, even though they're not known as the Marvel family anymore because now Captain Marvel is actually named Shazam, so never mind that. Then you've got Earth Prime, which is where Superboy Prime is from. You've got Earth 22, which is where the Kingdom Come Superman is from, and that's where on that Earth his Lois Lane gets killed by the Joker. And then he exacts revenge on that one. So there's all these very, very different versions of Earth. Okay, what Clark and Lex find is a chamber that actually has all these other different versions of Earth, grouped up and held in this chamber. And this is a sign that they can tell that even though there is more than one parallel Earth, they didn't expect there to be this many versions, and because they're all held up in here, it means that the planets have died, that these particular Earths are all dead. And then it's a case of, you know, they're trying to find a way of how they can save their own Earth. And even here, Clark is saying, you know, why not just wipe us out first, let all the other Earths stacked above us come tumbling down. And then that's when the Monitor approaches them, because he knows that they're there. He says, we tried, so curious, your kind, of all the planets in all the universes, humans caused the most trouble. And then, well, let's just say that it's about to go down between Lex and Clark with the Monitor, and that's where it ends. So it'll be interesting to see how next week's chapter is going to unfold from there. So that'll be awesome. But yeah, I can see some sort of huge Infinite Crisis type and Crisis on Infinite Earth sort of storyline happening here, which is good. Really brings a good twist to the story altogether. So anyway, that's it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. See you all very soon. Bye.